The baseball-style golf hat has become ubiquitous. I think that means everywhere, on and off the golf course. So it's no surprise that companies are trying to capitalize on their popularity. For this week's Charles Schwab Business Report, Adam Barr visited one with an appropriate name.
One thing I learned about a headgear as soon as I got in the door. This is not your typical Northeastern corporate culture. This has to go. There's simply no time for formality at a head, which occupies this spiffy new building in New Bedford, Massachusetts, about 45 minutes from Boston. The company is too busy making money on golf hats. To give you an idea how fast things are growing, here's the building the company started in just 5 years ago. Funny thing is, and a lot of consumers don't realize this, is that a head is not technically a hat company. It's an embroidery company. A head buys blank hats, literally millions of them in all kinds of colors, and spends its resources on eye-catching designs.
What you see here is millions upon millions of blank caps behind me that we do all design and creativity here. We embroider them, and what you're seeing here is where they finally go out the door to our thousands of customers.
It's worked so well that some consumers are now looking for the hats by name, virtually unheard of buying behavior in this segment.
We set out from the very start to become a brand, and that's what it's become, a head. So when people come into the U.S. Open like they did this year, first thing they do is they look for a head hat.
The company has drawn enough attention to get some plum assignments, such as designing the logo for this year's U.S. Open hats.
I took that as a tremendous compliment for them to look upon us, a fairly new company in this market, to really take a huge step like that and dictate what was going to be the official mark for a major event.
Embroidery, supported by solid design, is an obsession around a head. Naturally, anything with this guy's name sells well, and a variety of colors is key. And in their efforts to stay, pardon me here, ahead of the curve, what do the wise heads of a head say about golf hat fashions this year?
The baseball cap will be the #1 shape silhouette for years to come. There's plenty of opportunity with other things, bucket hats, straw hats, etc. The old baseball cap on the American head is almost irreplaceable at this point in time.
Pardon my informality, but the only way they'd let me talk to you again is if I promised to keep my necktie off. This is just one box of the 4 million some blank hats that a head has in its warehouse waiting to be embroidered. And business is so good that they're running 3 shifts a day, 7 days a week, just trying to keep the heads of the world's golfers covered in style. Oh, sure, go ahead. For Golf Central, I'm Adam Barr.
Thank you, Adam the Thespian. As we go ahead to break, take a look at Tuesday's golf stocks, brought to you by Invesco.